So this US dollar CAD analysis for Monday the 23rd of April. Now let's just look at prices and where prices may likely go. So after forming our lows here in around 25.30, a well-established level previously identified, formed a higher low, broke above the 26.22, traded slightly below the 26.22, reclaimed the level, traded all the way up towards that 26.70, brief consolidation, brief pullback before seeing that strong buy side momentum, breaking above the 127 level, had the price progress towards that 27.56, had a brief pullback from which we've used it as a springboard to break back above the 27.78, and we are seeing that strong progression here to the upside. So we are seeing some dollar strength here, and if we are to see the further upside continuation here of the US dollar strength, if we continue to see US dollar strengthen, and to a degree Canadian dollar weakness, we are looking for price progression to the upside. So we might see a pretty brief pullback towards that 27.78, a very strong major level from which you could see that bullish buy side momentum, or we might see the bullish momentum continuation from where we are at present. The very next level that we are looking at here to the upside is a move up towards that 28.39, from which we could potentially see sell side momentum return to the market from this 28.39. But ultimately, beyond the 28.39, we're looking for price head up towards that 129 level, which is pretty problematic here in 2017 as a major level of potential resistance. And if we are to see the price progression beyond the 129, 129.44 and the 130 levels are the levels that we are looking at here to the upside if we are to see the upwards continuation. Now, on the other hand, if we are not able to hold on to the 27.78 and we do see that price progression here to the downside, we'll look and see how prices react towards that 27.56 successful break, from which we'll look for the 127 level. With the added confluence of the 400 period moving average thus increase the likelihood of seeing a bullish bounce from that 127 level. But if we were to see price progression to the downside, 126.70 and beyond 126.70, we've got the 126.22 level, which you would expect to be the far end of the range here to the downside. In around out 126.22, we've also got the added confluence of a 200 period moving average, thus increasing likelihood of seeing bullish buy side momentum return to the market from this 126.22 level. What we'll do now, we'll have a look at the monthly time frame just to see how prices are developing. And as we can see here on the US dollar CAD, we've continued to operate within this bit of a trading range here. So we've come down, not quite down towards the lower end of the trading range. We saw quite a bit of sell side momentum, but as in about this week, there's been quite a bit of bullish buy side momentum return to the market more recently. So the sell side momentum came into the market. We didn't quite test the lows, and the bullish buy side momentum came into the market. So if we can close this month bullish and close above our previous highs, if we can close this month bullish and close above our previous highs, it will be a strong indicator that we are in line for a further progression here to the upside on the US dollar CAD. Now, we do have to be aware of the on the US dollar CAD. So what we'll do now is we'll have a look at the weekly time frame. And on this weekly time frame, we were saying previously that even though we've had our lows, a higher low, there is a potential of putting a further higher low still. We do appear to be putting in that the third higher low mentioned. So we have our lows, higher low, and a higher low still. Price progression here to the upside, possibly retest that 131 level. And if we do break above that level again, it'd be a strong indicator that we are in alignment for further progression here to the upside on the US dollar CAD. What we'll do now is we'll have a look at the daily chart just to see how prices are developing. And on this daily chart, and let's just zoom out a bit here. There we are. There we go. So on this daily chart, so we do have our lows mentioned on the weekly analysis there, a higher low, and we do appear putting in a higher low there from the 25.30, and we are seeing that strong bullish buy side momentum follow through here on this daily chart. We have a series of candles closing near their highs, a pretty sharp reversal at present. Pretty sharp reversals, candle closing near the highs. Pretty sizable candles open to close, so there is we've seen a strong progression here, covering quite a bit of distance over a short period of time, suggesting that the bulls are in pretty much complete control of this market at present, and we do seem poised to retest the very well established levels previously identified on earlier in this video. And with that said, that wraps up the US dollar CAD analysis. Thanks for watching.